OMG, did you guys hear that? How I hit the fade on those two tracks, and I brought in Galactic, and then I came over to the title track for UFO Buster Radio. It reminds me of back in the Bronx, living in New York City, growing up, how they would have those DJ block parties on the 1 and 2s, you know. Just give me some time and I'll throw some scratches in there for you. I'm not playing. This is like serious business. This is UFO Buster Radio. I am Manny Moonraker, and this is episode 263. Yeah, we got shit to talk about, fresh off the press. Some of you might have heard it. I don't know. Maybe you guys are way more advanced than I am at getting these notifications, but this one is a ball buster. If you ask me if there was anything in the next few months that would bust a lot of people's nuggets, this would be it. This episode right here is the one. Now, I just want to throw out a few things because I do that. I got to talk some shit before I get into the episode. And, hey, that's the way it is. You guys already know that. There's a few countries besides Russia that have joined the UFO Buster Radio family in the month of August. And I do this. I go back and I filter through data and I try to figure out things. Where is UFO Buster Radio? Who am I reaching? Who's listening? Who gives two flying fucks and who doesn't? Right? We're always going to find the United States on there. Don't get upset because I said the U.S. Don't get angry. But there's other countries that make you say, now that's really interesting, now isn't it there, Inspector Clouseau? Yeah. Here's some countries that have joined the UFO Buster Radio family, and in no particular order other than alphabetical. Because I know Big O asked that question. One time I put up, and here's a side story. One time on UBR Truth Seekers, I put up a list of countries, and Big O asked the question, are they in the order of most listened to? And I say no, I think they call this alphabetical order. This is what I got to deal with. This is what I deal with. By the way, Big O just texted me. He says he wants to show up next Thursday. I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know. Do you want to hear Big O and his madness on UFO Buster Radio next week? You guys, it's up to you. I don't know. I'll talk to him about it. You know, he's kind of like in the middle of nowhere right now, driving trucks, moving oil from one place to another. I don't know if he's still UFO Buster Radio worthy, but we'll find that out. So let me just give a quick shout out to a few countries, like 29 of them. Fuck, I don't know if I have enough time to do that. All right, number one, Argentina. Argentina, the country that is apparently where the Nazis ended up at. So Argentina is on the list. So thank you, you Nazi guys, you freaks. Thank you for listening to UFO Buster Radio. Australia is always in the top 3. You guys are awesome. One day, hopefully not in my casket, I'll be able to go down there and talk to you guys. Austria, of all places. I don't have a tumor. That's where Schwarzenegger came from. Are you shitting me? That's fantastic. There's a bunch of like steroid-filled fuckers who love UFOs and ufology down there. That is fantastic. I'll be back. Brazil, another one. I'm shocked about Brazil because, when I'm a big MMA fan and I enjoy Brazilian fighters, but I don't understand the fuck of what they're saying. But thank you, Brazil, for listening in. Canada, always in the top 4. China. God, I feel bad right now. I feel bad because I kept on running that Trump clip where he keeps on saying China in like 50 different ways. China, 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 China. Sorry, China. But thanks for listening anyway. Don't forget to spread the word to the rest of the Japanese. Oops, I said Japanese. That's fucked up, Moonraker. The rest of the Chinese people, hit me up. Colombia. I love Colombia, especially since I've been seeing those narco episodes. Can you send me a little bag of white? That's all I'm saying. Guys got to make some money out here because podcasting doesn't work. The Czech Republic. There might be some tie-in in here to EBE Ollie, quote unquote, not saying anything else. Denmark. Isn't that the place where they smoke weed like endlessly? I don't know. You guys tell me. Ethiopia. I'm totally shocked about this one. Anyway, Finland, France, Germany, Greece. The 300. Come on. This is Sparta. Bitches. Ireland, Italy, Japan, Netherlands, New Caledonia. Fuck, I didn't even know that was a country, but thank you for listening. New Zealand, Norway, South Africa. Let me just say one thing. I have a YouTuber that I like to watch a lot, Casey Neistat, and his wife is from South Africa. And I learned, believe it or not, a lot about South Africa just from watching his YouTube videos. And what a great place. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Thailand. Yeah. United Kingdom, of course, the UK, always in the top 4, sometimes number 2. What can you say? United States, and the last one, another shocker, Vietnam. Wowzers. Listen, I really want to know, of these countries that are surprised. Now, China, you know, is closed, right? It's a communist, closed the fuck up. You can't get shit. They control everything. What are the UFO stories out of China? That I want to know. Germany, kind of open, right? That's not too much of the secret stuff. Denmark, we don't hear too much about Denmark when it comes to UFOs. Japan, there's a lot of shit about UFOs in Japan. So, and actually, some of the videos that I ran recently on Facebook were like Japanese folks kind of talking about all the UFO dirt in the U.S. What about your own UFO stuff, Japan? Come on, give me some of that. Netherlands, there you go. Another one that's kind of strange to me. Spain, Thailand, and Switzerland. What's your UFO story? Come on, share it. And if you guys are in these countries, don't forget to share, like, and spread the word. And I know some of these guys gotta speak English because I don't really do any other language on here. But come on, you've got to know other people to speak the language. Because the UFO language it's universal. It's everywhere. It's galactic. And the guys in Colombia, I might be able to do a little Spanish episode for you guys, if you know what I mean. If the price is right. Wink, wink. Hint, hint. But let's get to the episode today because we are talking about some wild craziness that just broke about 10 hours ago. So some of you may not have seen it. As a matter of fact, I got to make sure I post this on UBR Truth Seekers, UFO Buster Radio page, Manny Moonraker page on Facebook, and the Twitter page at UFO Buster Radio because this is big. This is like huge. And in many ways, I want to say I told you so, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get into the petty bullshit that is ufology. Because if I did, if that was me, then you'd know that I'd say some shit about this year's UFO Investigator of the Year. I'm not going to do that yet. I'll wait till tomorrow when I get all my facts together because I just heard this kind of like on a whim. I heard who the UFO Investigator of the Year is. And again, I'm not surprised because to me, it has to do a lot about politics and money. But we'll do this tomorrow. Let's get into the episode for today. Holy Mother of God, this is really a blockbuster situation here when it comes to Nevada. And I'm not talking about Las Vegas wins or people, counting cards or having a quadruple heart attack burger. It's not what this is about. This is about something that stormed quote unquote, hint, hint, wink, wink, that stormed ufology, right? Because somebody who will be nameless, Matty Roberts, decided to put out a joke and got millions of people to agree to storm Area 51 in September. Right? You guys remember that? That shit was everywhere. It was all over the news. He even was on the local Fox network doing his Naruto run, or where the fuck that is, Naruto. Personally, he looked like a jackass. I just wanted to say that. I guess millennials, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing? Stop the shit. Get serious about one thing. Just fucking get serious about something. And put your money where your mouth is and stop fucking around. Yeah. The article says Storm Area 51 creator leaves alien-themed festival in shakeup over safety concerns. Yeah. Really? I thought you could outrun bullets, you dickhead. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to be violent about this. I want to be a little civil. Because people get their feelings hurt, to be honest. But we'll talk about that in a second. So apparently, Matty Roberts, who started the Storm Area 51 craziness event on Facebook, decided, I can't do this, y'all. No, I can't. Now, we've been over the last few weeks hearing how all these, city council people have been voting emergency situations so to make sure that they get the protection they need from the federal government, the state government, to help them deal with the influx of people that are going to show up. And these guys, again, I feel like they were aiming low. They were thinking maybe 10,000 people. Listen, there is no way that you're going to have, millions of people say that they're going to be there and only expect about 10,000 people. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. Nope, not at all. So apparently, Matty Roberts decided to, kick this goodbye, and he's not going to be part of Alienstock, which is still scheduled to happen at the Little Alien Inn in Rachel, Nevada, between September 20th and the 22nd. Yeah. Why Rachel, Nevada? Because it's the closest to Area 51, of course. And it's really sad. So here's a quote from Fox 5, who quoted Roberts, Matty, if you're nasty. Due to the lack of infrastructure, and I just want to stop for a second there. There's no fucking way he even knows that word. Somebody wrote this shit for him. He has no idea what the fuck infrastructure is. Otherwise, he wouldn't have put that shit on Facebook. I just want to say that. And you guys can hate me. Go ahead, write a bunch of stupid ass comments about how I'm like picking on this poor millennial. I'm just gonna tell you, hashtag no fucks given. You should know that by now. Due to the lack of infrastructure, poor planning, risk management, and blatant disregard for the safety of the expected 10,000 plus Alienstock attendees, we decided to pull the plug on the festival. This fucking kid has no idea what any of that shit is. Not one bit. I guarantee you somebody sat at his kitchen table and explained that shit to him over 5 days. And he still probably doesn't understand what the fuck that statement means. Somebody wrote that shit for him. He has no fucking clue. But this, I believe, was really from him. Like, he actually put the paper down, folded it up, he threw it into his Naruto run jacket, right? And he said this: I've never been more stressed in my life. Stressed? Yeah, you're fucking happy ass, crazy ass motherfucker. Yeah, you've been stressed. I've never been more stressed in my life, but I've also never been this happy. Are you shitting me? He says it's insane, but it's exciting. Yeah, it's fucking exciting. Yeah. What part of it is insane? The fact that you have all these counties running for their lives, fearing for the people that live in it, or the fact that you possibly could have some big name performers coming out and playing music to your insanity. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. I had to think about it for a second. I can't really put myself into Matty's brain because from the beginning I said this is just fucked up. And a lot of people, they really felt like he was doing ufology a service. He was doing people who have studied this topic, who have claimed to have been probed and abducted and all these things, like he was the messiah of ufology. He was going to bring a certain level of closure by having millions of people storm Area 51, which in it of itself is the most ridiculous, most asinine, and infantile thought I've ever read. I mean, it's plain ridiculous. But it went viral. All the major media has covered it. For fucking what? The guy has got zero testosterone in him. But this is where we're at. The permit holder, according to the article, Connie West, her from the Alien Inn, was given multiple opportunities to provide us with proof that things expected at this festival were in place. In fact, she refused to provide us, as agreed upon, contracts, proof of deposits, or any proof of anything, Roberts said. Well, here's the thing. He's the one who put the shit on Facebook, but apparently Kanye West is the one who is supposed to bring up all the things and put things together. Oh, poor Matty. He is thoroughly not in the know. You can tell there is a certain level of childlike behavior and perspective into what he started. To be honest, once he saw more than 6 figures of people signing up for this shit, he should have just backed out then. But it's gotten to the point where it is very possible that old Matty doesn't even have to be there for this to happen. Yeah, this is the snowball. This is the snowball that continued to grow as it rolled downhill. And now it's an avalanche, Matty. And the fact that you're backing off now, talking about you don't want to be part of it because of safety reasons, it's a cop-out. Grow some balls. I hope he really retracts this and actually goes there and is a part of this because he fucking started it. I want to say some other words, but like I said, I'm trying to be nicer about things. I'm trying to be more even keel. So anyway, the statement from Roberts' representative says the decision officially disconnects them from the inn owner. That means the guy's a turncoat. What the fuck? The town of Rachel, Nevada was right in putting in that state of emergency. Yeah, got it. And Alienstock affiliation with them. I mean, he even turned his back on Alienstock. You started this. What the fuck is wrong with you? In addition to no longer offering their logo, so now you own the logo, right? You gonna charge people for that, Matty? Are you serious? Social media website or the likeness of Matty Roberts as being part of the appearance for Alienstock. What a hot mess. There's a little quote here for you. The creator of Storm Area 51 movement pulled out because he feels the event is not safe and lacks organization. Well, you should have thought about that before. With a week and a half to go, no preparations have been made and no bands have been signed. Shit, what happened to Limp Bizkit? I thought they were going to be there. And this is actually coming from the town's website, believe it or not. And they continue to say in Rachel, Nevada's website, if any event still happen, it is going to be a pretty sad affair with no bands, very little infrastructure, and a lot of unhappy campers. There is, listen, they have not pulled back any punches when it comes back to Rachel, Nevada, stating that they are thoroughly and completely unhappy with this whole Alien Fest nonsense. Right from the beginning, they said, hey, if you guys think you're going to come here and have a good time, we're not even going to put up fucking shitters for you to shit in. You're going to have to find some corner somewhere in the woods to shit. They actually said that in one of the articles. Not in so many words, but it's true. They said we can't hold that many people. We barely have that many people that actually live here. So if you need to eat something, fuck, you better bring it or hunt that bitch down. Because you're not going to have it here. We're Rachel, Nevada. Population of less than what the fuck you think we are. That's where it's at right now. So you guys at Ronnie Dawson, let me just tell you, listen, the Dawsons are going to be here this weekend. Ronnie, I think your wife is right. You better not go over to Rachel, Nevada, because it's going to be terrible. It's going to be horrific conditions. There's not going to be no Limp Biscuit. There's not even going to be buttered biscuit over there. You can just forget about it. So stay home, Ronnie. Don't go to Area 51. You ain't raiding shit. But hopefully we'll get a schedule together for this weekend so we can have Mr. and Mrs. Dawson on here to talk about Ronnie Dawson's experience and basically how she was able to come around to where she is today. I know I kind of took a bit of a side road on that, but you know, I'm tired. Matty Roberts, you just messed up. You messed up. Stick to your guns. I know you're young and all, but you know, when you make a decision, you got to run with it. You have got to run with it and stick with it. Now it's in shambles. What if, in the long run, you caused the little alien inn to go bankrupt because of your actions? Think about that. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to have any kind of foresight because you have little experience in life besides natural running. But you just screwed over a lot of people there, buddy. Hope you're happy. This is episode 263. Manny Moonraker. I'm checking out because it is what it is. But, oh, yeah, you know what? I did want to say one thing, yeah. Recently, I got a comment by some guy named Tim on YouTube. Tim says that, in all honesty, and he was being honestly about it, he says that your show is going nowhere. Now, why did he say that? I mean, it wasn't out of the blue. He didn't just pull this out of his anal cavity. He's basically saying that the show is going nowhere because I have some comments to say about Tom DeLonge. I just want to make this clear that I explicitly said in the beginning of that episode that I was reading an opinion piece written by someone that detailed the reasons why they thought that Tom DeLonge was going 0 to 0 in 2.4 seconds flat with trying to convince the general public that aliens are real. Not only that, Timmy, if you would have listened to a few episodes after that, there was also a Gallup poll that kind of supported that opinion piece's statement. And let's be honest, I'm not a fan of Tom DeLonge, but a lot of the reasons why were actually called out in the opinion piece is because he has completely mismanaged To The Stars Academy in its presentation to the people that it wants to get money from. And if you can't get that shit right, if you cannot get your initial offering right, have the right presentation, have the right videos, then what the fuck are you doing? And again, it's another millionaire / billionaire making money off of the fact that people have an interest in a topic that they see as a niche, and they can line their pockets with some cash because he's also promoting his other endeavors through the folks that follow To The Stars Academy. It's a business deal, Timmy. It's a business deal. But if you want to follow Tom DeLonge blindly, it's up to you. But don't fucking rain on my parade or the parade of anyone that writes an opinion that is different from yours. Because opinions are like assholes, and we all got one. unless you had an accident, and then you may not have one, or you might have a really big one, which makes you really opinionated, I guess. Anyway, thanks for listening. This is Manny Moorrigger. I'm going to check out with Galactic again, because that was a pretty cool intro. So, peace out, y'all. Check y'all next time. Vet vidanje.